Welcome back once again to the Optima Battery Fan Zone here at the Pirelli World Challenge paddock at Belle Isle. And we promised you we were going to have the guy who has the most recent win and the first win of the season for the Kia Optima program from Kinetic Motorsports and Kia Motors America, Mark Wilkins. Mark, thanks for joining us. First of all, great job in qualifying, obviously, to get pole. And, obviously the place you want to start anytime on a street course. But, boy, you had some guys behind you that were not making that an easy win.
Yeah, thanks very much. Great result for Kia and Kinetic Motorsports. Obviously the goal is always to start up front, and it's not always that easy. There's a lot of really, great drivers in the series. Jack Lawson was coming on really strong in this race, and we just have to bring our A game every time. I mean, it's just turned into such a tough class, and World Challenge has got some great racing, and today we had a good strong package, and we stayed out of trouble, and we got a great result.
Let's talk a little bit about the race itself. That caution happened about mid-race. Obviously, there was one right at the start, unfortunately, involving Nick. Good to know he's okay. But that mid-race caution, did that help or did that hurt you?
It's hard to say. I mean, our car on, typically tire wear is a big issue with our car. I mean, with the front-wheel drive and the power, putting it down, doing all the work with the two front tires, the rears don't have to do much, but what happens under yellow is that they pick up marbles and it's hard to clean it off. So it's kind of a bit of a catch-22, because the first couple laps after we go green, we're cleaning tires off and trying to catch the rear of the car as we work all of that grime off the tire. But then on the flip side, the nature of the car is hard on front tires too. So it's a balance. So does it help? Does it hurt? I think it probably helps us a little bit. Keeps the heat down on the fronts. But the surface here is really good. They don't have a lot of long sweeping corners, which helps our car as well. Not sort of really work that tire with all that weight up front. So. It's a combination, and I think that here's just it's a good balance for us.
And they certainly do scoot when they get in a straight line too.
Yeah, they do. That's for sure. Well, you came in mid-season last year, so not really a chance at a championship. Sitting third now, this win obviously helps that. About the midway season after this race now for you, is that going to affect your performance rest of the year? Are you looking at now we have a legitimate chance of this championship?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'd love to get a championship for Kia and Kinetic, and my goal is always to finish. To finish first you must finish, as they say. And when we have the car to do it, we have to optimize. Really optimize what we can get out of it, and when we don't, we still have to run as strong as we can and push as hard as we can, but just be smart, keep the car nice and clean and safe, and just get as many points as we can. So that's always our goal. Mid-season we're sitting well in the championship. Our package is getting stronger thanks to the work of the guys, and things are starting to go the right direction, and but we had a lot of good strong results early in the year when we were not quite on pace. We still finished 5th and 6th and collect good points, and we've kept the car clean. So yeah, we're in a good position. We just have to keep pushing, but continue to be smart and focus on getting that championship.
Consistency. Yeah, we talk about it. Got to ask you one thing real quick here. You had a lot of prototype experience in your background as well. Sort of a double-ended question. What was the hook to come to Pirelli World Challenge, and what was the hook with Kia?
I think the time that I spent in Grand Am was great. I mean, it's obviously a great program, and learned a lot of racecraft, learned a lot of skills that have got me here today, and had some great results over there. Which I think is what Kia is looking for, is someone who can get the job done, someone who's going to keep the car intact and bring it home, and ultimately they want a championship. So I think that the time and experience gained was really good, helpful for me, obviously, to get the opportunity to join Kia and Kinetic, and just trying to make the most of that opportunity.
All right, the will to win and the will for the team and manufacturer you're driving for to win is huge, and that's a huge hook as well. Thanks so much for joining us. I know you got to go get suited up. You got a race coming up here in just a few minutes.